And for a little help with that, let's bring in the Money Men, business and markets analyst and NewsMax contributor, Seth Denson, and America's accountant, Professor Dan Geltrude. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so a big win for America and Ohio as they just received a deal for the biggest semiconductor operation on Earth. Intel announced that they'll invest $20 billion to build 2 computer chip factories. The new factory will employ 3,000 workers at an average salary of $135,000 per year. That's pretty good. Dan, why would tech giant Intel pick Ohio?
Well, I think that's the heart of America. Ohio is as good a place as any for manufacturing to be taking place. And I think this is exactly what we need going forward. We saw how badly, or we currently see how badly we are hurting in the supply chain because of a chip shortage. You can't get cars. Cars are made, missing the chip, therefore they can't function. So I think this is an enormous step in the right direction, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, Seth, I think it's great. This is great for the United States as well as Ohio. What does a major investment do to the Ohio economy and folks there?
Well, it could be a big boom, right? Because not only are you thinking about the jobs that this is going to create, the people this is going to bring in, the sheer level of income because of the high price tag of these payroll jobs. But that's new tax revenue, but also all of the subsequent businesses that will support that. You're going to have restaurants, you're going to have shopping, you're going to have housing. All of these pieces play into the growth of the overall economy. And to Dan's point, heaven knows we need more chips. Only 13% of semiconductor chips are made here in the U.S., 75% over in Asia. We got to bring that back. I'm glad to see this go into Ohio, the big O.
Yeah. Dan, former President Trump, he was all about trying to bring jobs back and companies and factories here to the U.S. Do you think that this is a sign, now that Intel did this, that more companies will build U.S. factories?
Well, hopefully they're going to follow this lead and figure out a way to make it work. Look, the reason that these jobs, these contracts have gone to foreign countries is based upon the fact that we've moved away from being a country that makes things, number one. And number two, you have much cheaper labor in foreign countries. So if we could figure out how to be competitive and be able to produce in the United States, that is absolutely the path that we need to go down.
Yeah, absolutely. Seth, we had a guest on earlier who makes N95 masks in the U.S. Do you think that we're going to see a return to more made in America, here? Because I know a lot of people are trying to do that, but it's difficult because a lot of things are made overseas.
Yeah, it's too bad Congress isn't using his N95 masks. I saw Sean Spicer saying that, reporting this is all coming from China. But yeah, listen, it is important. We need this. But I will tell you, this is a lot of it is up to the American worker, too. Dan just alluded to this. Right now, we have more jobs available. We have people to fill those jobs. That doesn't scream, let's make more stuff in America. But we need to. We need the American worker to engage in the process and recognize that this is important for them and the long-term growth of the United States. We need more stuff made in America.
Yeah, Dan, you mentioned the supply chain crisis, right? So if we have things made in America, that's probably going to help. But do you think these companies, do they rely on anything that comes from overseas? Will this hinder how they are able to operate?
I think every company should have learned through this pandemic with what's happened with the supply chain that you need a plan B. And you never know when you need the plan B until you need it.
Yeah.
So I think what companies are seeing right now is they need some diversity in how they get product. To have all your eggs in one basket, and that basket happens to be in a foreign country, that is not a good formula. So to the extent, again, we start to make stuff in the United States, everyone will be better served, including getting product through the supply chain.
I love it. I think you're onto something. Make everything in the U.S. It'll be better for everyone. All right, I want to move on to a story we've been talking about now. M&M's. I don't know if you guys like M&M's or if you even noticed that this company is now pretty much going woke. So the green M&M, I never even noticed this until I saw the commercial, but she traditionally had go-go boots on, but now she's traded them in for some tennis shoes. Does this really resonate with consumers, Seth?
I mean, listen, it doesn't resonate with me.
I know.
I don't care. I care about how they taste, and I care that they melt in my mouth, not in my hand, right? Isn't that the tagline? The fact that the green one is wearing this instead of heels, I don't know. I asked my wife, I was like, does this mean that I don't have to buy you high heels anymore, that we're done with that? We're just buying sneakers?
No,
the answer? No.
I agree with your wife. Very good. Dan, just get your quick take on that.
Well, listen, as far as changing shoes, as you know, I'm all for that. Yeah. So if we're talking about there's going to be diversity in shoe wear, I'm for that. But listen, I think the driving impact here is that they're going woke. Yeah. We don't have to, get this, sugarcoat everything. Let's keep things fun.
Very good. I love it. You guys are on the ball today. Thank you so much. Seth Denson, Dan Geltrude. Have a good day.
Hey.
Thanks, Allie.
Thanks.